starting with your feet right underneath your hips, toes are pointing forward, reach the arms up. Now as we exhale, it's kind of like you're coming into a chair squat and then come back up. So inhale, come down, and exhale to come up. Inhale down, exhale up. So make it dynamic. So you're pushing from your heels and you're lifting through the kneecaps when you stand. We're trying to just get the blood flow going here. Keep going. Go a little faster if you can. When you stand, kneecaps lift. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold your squat. The arms are going to go behind you and just press back, press back, press back. So arms are straight, shoulder blades pull down, belly is firm, toes are just slightly lifted so you can put more weight into your heels. Get your hips lower. Keep going. Squeeze the shoulders back. We're trying to get into the triceps as well as the rear delts. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold the squat. The arms go out to a T. And now we're bending the elbows here, so kind of like a scarecrow. So you reach the arms straight and then pull them back to that scarecrow. Inhale straight, exhale, pull back. Belly is firm. Tailbone is pointing towards the back of your mat. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Grab your hand weights. Come to the to the front of your mat. Right foot stays down. Left foot steps back. Elbows come up. And now straighten the arms to that tricep extension. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. That left leg is straight. Squeeze through the left glute. And think about the crown of your head being in line with the left heel. Shoulder blades pull back. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Ground into your right foot. Step your left foot forward. Right foot steps back. Hands right to the either side of your left knee. Now bring the arms out to a T. Inhale down, exhale out. So the arms are in line with the shoulders out to a T so that they're kind of parallel with the wall in front of you when you get up to that lift. Right leg is straight and strong. Shoulder blades squeeze together. If it gets to be too much, you can always bring the dumbbells down. Just keep the arms moving. Chest a little closer towards the floor. We're trying to get to the rear delts. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Ground into your left foot. Step the feet again towards the center of your mat. Feet are underneath your hips. Toes are pointing forward. Bend your knees. And again, we're coming up to that standing position, the arms up. Inhale down, exhale up. You're swinging the arms up. Getting into the shoulders, inhale down, exhale up. Keep going. When you stand, tailbone points down, kneecaps lift, and you're really powering through the thighs, powering through the shoulders. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Take your hands down in front of your thighs. Step your feet just slightly wider. Inhale, lower, so you're folding forward. Exhale, come up, point your tailbone between your ankles. Inhale, fold forward. Exhale, pull up. Inhale, fold forward. Now, keep going, but check in with your upper back. Don't let your back round. So think about your chin staying parallel with the floor the whole time that you're moving. And then think about your shoulder blades. By the time you get to your fold, they're parallel with the ceiling. So don't let your back round. Gravity is going to try to pull your arms forward. That's where you have to work and pull them back. Keep going. Exhale and squeeze the hamstrings. Inhale, lengthen. Squeeze when you come up. Inhale when you come down. Keep going. Last 5, 4. Remember, we're trying to get into the rear delts. Pull them back. 3, 2, last 1. Take your dumbbells down. Grab your mini band. Take it around your ankles, your wrists. The arms are straight in front of you. Retract your shoulders back. Try to get your hands so that they're wide and your band is tight. Not super wide, but just wide enough that the band is tight. And then retract your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach like you're trying to touch the wall in front of you. Exhale, retract. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull back. So the arms do not lower and the elbows do not bend. Separate your wrists just an inch on each side so you get more activation between the shoulder blades. The tendency is to hunch the shoulders, so try not to. Pull them down. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Take the band down. Grab your dumbbells again, coming to the front of your mat. Left foot steps back. Elbows straight, hands in front of that right knee. Arms out wide to a T. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale wide. Keep going. Left leg stays straight. Elbows slightly bent. Shoulder blades pull down. Belly pulls in. Keep it going. That left leg is just as strong as the right. Tailbone is pointing towards that left heel. And if you need to, you can take the weights down. Just keep the arms going. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hands down, left foot forward, right foot steps back. Now find that scarecrow position that we had. And now we're pulling the elbows back. Inhale straight, exhale pull back. So go slower, squeeze and feel between the shoulder blades. Squeeze when you bend the elbows. And then when you inhale really long and then exhale, squeeze. So you're trying to kind of stretch when you're straightening the arms. So you get more range of motion there when you pull back. Keep going. When you're exhaling, belly is firm. And when you're pulling the elbows up, try to get them at the height of the shoulders. Last 2. Last 1. Straighten up. This time the feet a little bit wider than your hips. Toes are turning forward. Inhale, come into that deadlift. Exhale, squeeze up. So you'll notice there's just a different angle of hamstring involvement here with the feet wider. Find that the power is coming from your glutes, not your low back. If you need to, bend the knees a little more, but no pressure on the low back. And remember, collarbone square with the floor when you lower. I don't want you rounding your back. Keep going. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Stay up, taking the hands right in front of you. And now the hands go out to a T. Exhale. Inhale in front, exhale out to a T. Inhale, exhale out. Now your foundation is strong. Find your feet firm, but not rigid. We're not hunching the shoulders. The knuckles reach towards the sides of the room, not towards the floor. Keep going. Belly stays strong. When it gets to be too much, you can always drop the weights. But remember, we need to have it difficult so that we can get the muscles to get stronger. 5 more. 4, 3, 1. Woo, good job. Hold the dumbbells right at your chest. The feet are going to stay together. Bend your knees into that squat and pulse here. Now notice what's going on with your low back. Firm your belly. Get long in your low back, squeezing through the front of the lower belly. Shoulder blades draw back and down. Keep going here. Now we're just taking the arms out and up behind us. So your triceps are working statically. We're not doing any movement with the arms, just moving through the knees, but the arms are working by holding up the dumbbells. Pull your shoulders back and think about rotating your chest forward without arching your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Come back to the front of your mat. Right foot stays down, left foot goes back. Sorry, first hands to your chest, so you're holding your dumbbells here. Now as we inhale, the left foot steps back, come into your tricep, and then exhale, come back to stand. So inhale, go back, exhale, come in. Inhale back, exhale in. Keep going. When you're coming up, you're pulling from that right heel to get yourself back up to center. Try not to rush it and really establish your standing. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, hold here, left foot grounds. With your inhale, right foot steps back, come into that tricep extension, and then exhale, come back up. Inhale back, exhale up. Remember, it's not about how fast you're going, it's about what kind of alignment you can create. Think about the upper back is strong, holding up your arms when you step the foot back. When you come back up to center, reestablish your balance through your feet. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Holding the dumbbells right in front. Now the toes go out a little bit wider than the last time. Toes are turned out this time. Hands are right in front of you. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, pull up. Squeeze the glutes forward. Inhale, lower. Exhale, pull up. Keep going. The hands land under the shoulders when you fold. Try not to have them too close to the body. Keep going. The glutes get stronger every time you come up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Take your band, dumbbells come down, grab your band, placing it around the thighs. I'm just gonna see if I can mute. I don't know. But if you guys can figure out how to mute, how to mute yourself. I lost you. There we go. Okay, so we're at the back of the mat. Feet as wide as your mat. Toes are turned out. Hands to your heart. Bend your knees. Tailbone points down, shoulder blades back, pulse, pulse, pulse. Tendency here is for the chest to go forward. I want you to pull your chest back so it's over your pelvis. Now we're going to hold here and knees wide, knees wide, knees wide. 3, 2, hold knees wide, right foot steps forward, then left foot, then right, then left. Now equalize the feet to the front of your mat and pulse. Down, down, down. Go slow and control your pulses. Tailbone is pointing towards the back edge of your mat, not towards the ceiling. Hold, and then in, out, in, out, in, out. Keep going. Last 3, 2. Now hold it out. Left foot back, right foot back. Left foot back, right foot back. Left, right, hold here, and pulse. Down, down, down. 3, 2. Hold down, knees in and out. In, out, in, out. Belly strong. 3, 2, 1. Come up. Walk your feet in. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands forward to plank. Inhale. Elbows bend wide as we exhale to a push-up, and then walk it back to the back of your mat. Inhale it up. 2 more like that. Fold. Walk it forward. Elbows as wide as your mat as you bend the elbows, straighten the elbows, walk it back. 1 more. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk it forward. Exhale, push up. Now bring your knees down. Take your dumbbells, 1 in each hand. As if you're holding a platter, your forearms parallel with the floor. Retract your shoulders, pull them down, and then you're reaching the arms. So notice the arms are parallel with the floor the whole time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull back. Now as we inhale, reach, lift your hips. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Keep going. Tendency here is for the shoulders to roll forward, so be aware of that. You're always trying to get the shoulders to pull down. Last 2. Last 1. Take your dumbbells down, elbows out wide, and then the palms face down. Elbows to a T, elbows, fingertips to the ceiling, and then fingertips to the floor. Fingertips to the ceiling, fingertips to the floor. So tendency is for the shoulders to hunch, especially when you bring your fingertips to point down. So be aware of that. Just don't go as far. Only go as far as you can go without having to hunch the shoulders. Elbows don't change alignment. They're always going to be in line with your shoulders. Squeeze through the shoulders, back and down. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Take your dumbbells and take 1 dumbbell to each end of your mat, coming into a plank. If you want, you can do this set with the left knee down. Right hand takes the dumbbell. Row, elbow towards the hip. Inhale straight, exhale bend. Inhale straight, exhale bend. If you need to, left knee comes down. Let the lower belly firm up a little more, pulling up through the pelvic floor. Keep going. Last 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell down, switch. Left hand takes the dumbbell. If you want, right knee down. Exhale, squeeze back. Inhale, straight. So as you're doing this, think about your hand landing at your left hip. The belly is strong and the body is not shifting side to side. Push yourself out of your right palm. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Take your dumbbell down. Bring your dumbbells with you as you walk yourself back to the back of your mat. Taking your dumbbells, 1 in each hand. Just like what we did, so from here. Elbows pull out wide. Inhale down. Exhale, pull wide. So we're taking the hands, dragging them across the front of the body. Squeeze your shoulder blades back here. Keep going. Again, we're trying to get into the rear delts as well as the upper delts here. Last 2, last 1. Hold your dumbbells right in front. Feet to the edges of your mat. Bend your knees. Take your right foot forward 1 step. Turn your toes and knees out wide, but your pelvis is square to the front of your mat. Bend your knees, pulsing here. Shoulder blades pull down your back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it down. Ground your right foot. Left foot steps forward. Toes and knees are turned out equally, and pulse here. Pulse here. Pulse. Now notice, try to get your hips square to the front of your mat. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay low. Right foot steps forward and pulse. Check with where your hips are going. If you need to, step your feet closer in, but I want you to make sure that your pelvis is square with the front of your mat. 2, 1. Left foot forward and pulse. Checking with your pelvis. Tailbone is pointing down. Shoulder blades are pulling back. Don't move from your chest. Move from your knees. 3, 2, 1. Left foot steps back and continue those pulsing. Don't lean forward. Think about your upper back being pressing against the wall behind you. 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Right foot goes back and continue those pulses. You got it. Knees wide. Chest strong. Back strong. 3, 2, 1. Left foot back and pulse. Last set here. Knees wide. Chest open. Belly strong. 3, 2, 1. Step it back to the back of your mat. Inhale, fold forward. We're just taking the dumbbells off to the side and then walk the hands forward to a plank pose. Stay in your plank. Step your right foot out to the right and in. Out, in, out, in. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down, left toes out. Keep going. Belly strong. The back of the neck is long. Spread your fingers. 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Grab your dumbbells. Grab your dumbbells. Palms are gonna stay facing up. We've done this one already. We come up, we reach forward and come down. Pull back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back. Notice here the tendency is for the hands to come into a bicep curl. So I want you to be aware of that. Palms are in line with the elbows the whole time. Squeeze the shoulders back. Chest stays open. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Good job. Come to our plank pose. Dumbbells right beside you. On or off that left knee. Right hand takes the dumbbell. We got this. Let's row. Right hand lands at your right hip. Belly is firm. Don't hang your head. Don't sink into that left shoulder. Keep going. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand down. Take the left hand to the dumbbell and row. If you need to, right knee is down. Don't turn this into a bicep curl. Your hand lands at your hip, not your shoulder. Keep going. Every time you exhale, your core should get stronger. That's going to help you. If you need to, right knee comes down. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the dumbbell down. Walk your feet to the center of your mat. Grab your dumbbells. Squeeze your knees together. Sit your bum down. reverse fly, out to a T, inhale down. So you're in that chair pose with your legs, but try to get your chest parallel with the floor, and then bend your knees a little more. So you're not only bending at your hips, you're bending at the knees too. The toes are just slightly lifted, so you're putting more weight into your heels. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Come up to stand. Feet are just enough distance apart that your band is tight. Elbows pull up to the height of the shoulders. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Don't round your chest. Now we got 5 more. 4, 3, remember your exhale makes your belly stronger. Now this next one, hold, and then fingers to the ceiling, fingers to the floor. To the ceiling, to the floor. We've been here before without the weight. If you need to, take the weight down. And then check in with the legs. The feet are grounded, and the knees are just gently pressing into the band. Last 2, last 1. Holding the dumbbells, step to the back end of your mat. Toes are turned out, bend the knees, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold here. Right foot steps forward. I'm just going to turn this way so you can see me. So I've got the feet as wide as the mat. Toes are turned out. Now in, out with the knees. It's not going to be a big movement. Really control it. 3, 2, 1. Stay low and wide. Left foot steps forward. In, out with the knees. It doesn't have to be a big movement to feel it. But make sure you're getting the glutes to do the movement. 3, 2, 1. Stay low, right foot forward, and then in and out, in and out, in and out with the knees. You got it. Tailbone is pointing down. Shoulder blades are back. 2, 1. Left foot forward, in, out, in, out. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Now take your left foot or your right foot, whichever one, in line with one another. And then in, out, in, out. Upper back is strong. Use that band. Push yourself out. Push. Squeeze the glutes. Tailbone down. Belly firm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Coming up. Take your dumbbells down. Hands at your hips, bend your knees, hold here with the arms out to a T, and then we're just fluttering the arms. Flutter here, very small movement. Shoulder blades squeeze back, keep going. Belly is strong. 3, 2, 1. Now we come all the way down onto the mat. Onto your belly. Arms out to a T, lift your chest, arms flutter, up, up, up. Tops of the feet push down. Arms are wide, reaching the sides of the room. Pulse, up, up, up. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold here. Find those scarecrow arms, and then reach forward in front of you. And then exhale back. The feet don't lift. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, pull back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Now check in with the neck. Slight tuck of your chin so that you're not hunching the back of your neck. Keep going. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Hands down. Press it back to child's pose. Breathing here. Those ones are pretty serious, right? And then when you're ready, up into plank. Right foot out to the right. In, out, in, out, in, out. Keep going. Belly is strong, hands are strong. Tailbone points towards the back edge of your mat. Spread your fingers. If you need to, left knee comes down, but I think you can do this keeping the knee up. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Right foot down, left foot out. Keep it going. Belly is strong and engaged. Kneecap on the right side is lifted. If it's off the mat, straighten the leg. Spread your fingers. Belly strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward dog. Walking your hands back towards the end of your mat. Inhale to stand. Exhale, stay here. And then we're finding a wall or a chair, something that you can lean on. Right foot's gonna stay down. Left foot goes back. Straight left leg. Lift, lift, lift. Belly firm. Think about your chest being square to that chair or wall that you're using. Soft bend in your right knee. Straight, straight left leg. Exhale when you bring it up. Pull your belly in. Don't let your belly button dip towards the floor. Keep it drawn in. Keep going. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze the glute like you're making a fist with it. 2 and 1. Come down, or not down, just grab your dumbbells. Come back into that chair position. Now this time the elbows stay close to your rib cage. Pull the elbows in, but you're landing the wrists at the sides of the hips. Inhale, reach past your knees. Exhale, hands to your hips. When you're pulling your elbows back, think about widening your collarbones. Bend your hips more, bend your knees more. Tailbone points to your heels. Elbows are skimming the rib cage when you pull back. The glutes are engaged. Don't arch your chest. So notice here, I know I keep saying pull the shoulder blades together, but still maintain a long belly. Last 2. Last 1. Hands take the dumbbells down. Come back to your chair or wall. Left foot down, right leg straight. Kick it up. Tap it down. Up, down. Right glute is strong the whole time. Soft bend in your left knee. Right toes point towards the floor. Try to make this all move from your hip, not your low back. Help your low back by pulling your belly in. We don't want the pelvis to tilt forward. So really think about maintaining that stable pelvis. Keep going. Spread the toes of your left foot. Squeeze through your right glute. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Grab your dumbbells again. Actually, let's do this without the dumbbells for the first set. So find your chair position. Now the arms are going to come like your Supermaning arms. And then we flutter here, flutter here. So again, trying to get into the rear delts. If you're feeling this in your back, tuck your tailbone more, just enough that your back is in a neutral position. You want your legs to hold you up, not your low back. When you're bringing the arms to flutter, just make sure you're not hunching your traps up to your ears. Sit a little lower, get your legs more involved. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Come back up. Find your chair again, or your wall. Now, come onto your toes. The right toes are going to stay down. Left toes step back. and lift, left leg, up, up, up. Belly drawn in. If you want, your right heel can come back down if you need to. Remember, that leg doesn't have to go very high. You just need to feel that strength happening in the glute. Tendency is for the toes to turn out. See if you can keep them pointing down. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Step back, feet together. Hands at your heart, coming into that chair. Step your left foot back just about 6 inches and pulse, pulse, pulse. The knees stay together, or you can just have them slightly separated so you can feel that the band is working. Left toes are down, right foot is down. Left hip is pulling forward, tailbone is pointing down. Keep it going. You got this. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Good job. Come back to your chair. Spread the toes of the feet, then lift your heels. Right toes step back, lift and lower, lift, lower. And if you want, you can drop the left heel if you need to. Feel like you're making a fist with that right glute and it stays that way. Soft bend in your left knee. Try not to bend your right knee. We want the movement to happen strictly from the hip, not the pelvis. Keep it going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Belly firm. Make sure you're exhaling into the lower belly. Last 2, last 1. Now come back down, to chair. Hands at your heart. Right toes step back. And we pulse. Left foot is grounded, right toes are down. Tailbone is pointing down. Belly is strong, chest is open. And again, if you need a little more intensity, you can walk your feet just a little couple inches away from your midline and press the knees into your band. Laterally. That left foot, powerful. That left glute, powerful. Keep going. Notice if you're round in your back, upper back is strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your dumbbells. Now from here, the hands are going to go in front. Step your feet a little bit wider so you're kind of like feet wider than hips. Now the hands are going to be right in front of you. Bring them out wide to a Y shape. Inhale in front, exhale wide. Inhale in front, exhale up. Tendency is to move too quickly and then the body will start swaying forward and back. So what you need to do is engage your abdominal wall and let the arms move from a strong midline, a strong foundation. The arms land wide and then they come back into center. Exhale wide, inhale to center. Keep going. Feel the band is pressing into the knees so you're feeling that the thighs are still engaged here. Keep going. Exhale up, inhale down. Keep going. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Take your dumbbells down. Take your band to your ankles. Come back to your chair. If you prefer, you can have the band to stay at your knees. Right foot is grounded down. Left toes tap back. Make sure that the left hip stays pointing towards the wall or chair that you're using. Soft bend in your right knee. Squeeze that left glute. Lift, lift. It's not going to be as big a movement. Firm your belly. Lengthen through your chest. Squeeze through the left glute to make this movement happen. Squeeze all the way through the whole range. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Come down, grab your dumbbells. This time the hands point forward, elbows to the height of the shoulders, shoulder press up, inhale to the height of the shoulders. Exhale up, inhale, height of the shoulders. Keep going. Tendency is for the hands to come too close to the shoulders, so be aware we're landing wrists above elbows. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Dumbbells down, find your chair. Right heel kicks back. When you're ready, lift, lift. Right glute is active, and that's what's making the movement happen, is the right glute, not the low back. Toes point to the wall in front of you. Squeeze the glute, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your dumbbells again. Again, we got those shoulder press, elbows straighten. Inhale, bend. Now take the elbows in front of you. Then out wide, then up, then wide, then in. Out, up, wide, in. Wide, up, wide, in. Keep going. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, you got this. If you need to, dumbbells come down. Keep going. Last 4, 3, last 2, last 1, up, down, in, and now take the dumbbells down. We've just got one more here at the wall or the chair. This time you're taking the band and you're stepping on it. So I've got the band on my arches. Hands are on your bar. Left toes tap down behind you. So you'll notice my knee is still together. Now bend the knee, tap it down. Bend the knee, tap it down. Again, it's not a big movement. Belly is pointing towards your right heel, and your left knee stays next to the right. Tendency is for the knee to pull forward. When you bend the knee, get that extra squeeze of the glute. It doesn't have to be a fast movement. When you bend the knee, make sure that you get the whole engagement before you go to the next repetition. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, foot down. Equalize the weight in your feet. Right toes tap back, right knee stays in line with the left, and bend, tap down, bend, tap down. And then keep aware that right knee is going to want to inch forward in front of you. Keep it in line with your left knee. So that means that you're really engaging your alignment muscles here through that right glute. Those really tiny, small muscles. Keep going. Left toes are spread. And even here, make sure that you've got some nice alignment through your spine. So when you're working, you're still working the whole body. Last 6, 5, don't let the knee go forward. 3, 2, and 1. Take that band off. Give it a shake if you need to. Those ones were pretty intense. We're still using the chair without the band this time. Press your heels together, toes turn out. Left hand can stay on your hip or right hand, whichever you're using. Now bend the knees wide and then straighten back up. Inhale and exhale up. If you prefer, your heels can stay down. Inhale, bend, exhale, straight. The whole time, think about your back staying in alignment with the wall behind you. This includes the back of your neck. When you straighten your knees, lift the kneecaps just a little bit more and get that engagement there. Keep going. Last 4. Notice where your heels are. Push them together. 2 and 1. Heels down. Grab your dumbbells, 1 in each hand. Feet are underneath your hips. Palms face in towards your thighs, sideways, and then face your chest when you bend. Bicep curl. Inhale straight. Exhale, bend. Tailbone is pointing slightly down. Feel as if you're trying to separate the feet without them moving. And notice again here, we don't want the body to rock forward and back. Stabilize your body. Keep going. Now we're taking a march, right knee up and down, left knee up, down. Keep going. Be aware, don't rock the body side to side. So you need to use those stabilizer muscles to keep yourself steady. You got it. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Shoulders are back. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Take your dumbbells down. Come back to your chair. Find that plie. So your toes are pointing out, heels are in. Again, if you want, heels can stay down. Hand to the hip. Inhale, lower, then we pulse 3 times, then straighten up. Bend, 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. So when you're doing this, try to get the hips just to land right above where the knees are. 3, 2, 1, and up. Make sure that you push your heels together to get the activation of the hamstrings too. 3, 2, 1, and up. Good job. Keep going. Try to get your knees just slightly wider when you bend, and that way we can get a little more glute activation. 3 more. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. 1 more. Good job. Now take your band, and we're taking it to the elbows, just above the elbows, so right at the forearms. Take your dumbbells. The hands are going to be right beside you, bicep curl, but this time the hands are facing inward the whole time. And you want to resist the band with your elbows. The elbows are going to try and pull to the sides of the rib cage. Upper back stays strong and long. Keep going. When you're exhaling, belly pulls in, get strong. So every exhale is an abdominal strengthener. Shoulder blades back and down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Take your dumbbells down. 1 more set of these plies real quick. So take your left foot forward from your right. So notice you still got that same alignment, but the left foot is now forward. The toes are still out. Now we bend the knees and straighten. Bend and straight. Keep going. If you want, your heels can come back down if you prefer that. Now notice the pelvis may start to kind of tilt forward. You can use your left hand there to guide it back. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take your left foot next to your right. Right foot forward, still maintaining that alignment. And then down, up, down, up. Checking your toes and your knees. The knees are going the direction that the toes are. Now the tendency is for the right hip to pull forward, so be aware. You can use your left hand to pull your left hip forward slightly. What's going on, Stace? So you're kind of like, you're doing your plie, but it's just staggered. Right foot in front of left. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come down to the floor. So from here, just have your dumbbells placed aside for now. Come down onto the back, hands behind the head. Knees are bent, inhale, left elbow, right knee. Come back, and right elbow, left knee. And go side to side. Think about your low back pushing to the floor. Make sure you get the whole exhalation out when you're coming up. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up slightly just so you can grab your dumbbell into your left hand. Now we come down on the back. Left leg is bent, left arm is up to the ceiling. Right arm and leg are out to the right on a diagonal. The left hand is trying to reach the ceiling. Come up. And then inhale down. Exhale up. You can use that right elbow to help. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. So notice that the left arm is parallel with the wall the whole time that you're moving. Exhale up. Inhale down. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, keep going, you got this. Last 2, last 1. Come down. Right hand takes the dumbbell. Right foot plants, left leg and arm long by your side. Inhale, and let's exhale, come up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Use that left elbow to help you come up if you need it. Keep going. Make sure you're using your deepest layers of your core. So not only are you pulling your belly button in, pull the pelvic floor up and in. That's where you get your deeper layers. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now hold up. Bring your feet together. Hold the dumbbell. One hand on each end. Come all the way up into a chair. A boat. Hands hold your dumbbell at your chest. Lift your heels off your mat. Take your dumbbell outside of your right hip, outside of your left hip, and keep going side to side. Don't let your knees rock to side to side. So if they are, just place your heels down and get that activation from your core. 3, 2, 1. take your dumbbell down, grab your mini band. Taking the band to the knees, taking your feet a little bit wider than your hips, come down onto your back. Toes point forward for this set. When we're ready, hips up and hips down. Now as you're doing this, think about your tailbone pointing to the ceiling and your low back landing before your tailbone does. Keep going. You're exhaling, coming up and squeezing the hamstrings. Last 5. Don't let the knees be pulled in by your band. 3, 2, now hold this one up. Walk your right heel forward, your left heel forward, right foot back, left foot back. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Hold and go left, right, left, right. Keep going. Hips higher. You can use your elbows to help. Last 2. Last 1. Hold here. Hips up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Let's all take the elbows by our sides here. This is really going to help give you more stability for your upper back. Squeeze the glutes. And again, you're just resisting the band enough that you can feel the thighs or the hamstrings and glutes working. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Hips down, grab 1 dumbbell in each hand. Come back up to sit, and if you want, heels stay down or heels come up. Hands holding your dumbbells here at the chest. We've done this already, just adding more weight. Hands outside the right hip, hands outside the left hip. Again, you're stabilizing the whole body and moving strictly from the spine. So I don't want you rounding or hunching. Feel like the spine is straight and you're moving from that straight midline. Keep going. Last 3, 2, and 1. Come back down, hands behind you, feet in front, reverse table. The feet are grounded. Now wide knees, wide knees, wide knees. Hips up, wide knees. Elbows are straight, hips at the height of your knees and your shoulders. Keep it going. Think about pointing your tailbone to the wall in front of you. What do you got to do for that? Lengthen your low back. Push into your heels. Tailbone points to the front of your mat. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Take the band off. Just 1 more set and we're done. Come onto your back with the legs to the ceiling. Lift your hips, take your hands under your low back. Heels are going to try to step on the ceiling. Press up, press up, press up. Trying to get into the lower abdominals here. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold here. Now lower legs and lift. Lower and lift. Long through the legs, and don't let the low back arch. If anything, push your low back into the floor the whole time. If you want more, you can lift your hips when you lift your legs, then bring it back down. Last 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, doing a great job. 4 more, 3, 2, last 1. Knees to your chest, hands to your knees, and rocking side to side. And then holding to center, Bringing your left leg long, taking your hands to your right knee, and bring your forehead to the knee. Get long through that left leg, pull your shoulder blades back, and get really tight, right knee close to the chest. Trying to touch the knee with the nose. Long breath. Bring your head down, left hand stays on your right knee, right arm goes out to a T, and take your right knee over to the left. Gazing to the ceiling or the right. Slowing your breath into the right rib cage. Come back to center, right foot plants. Bring your left knee into the chest, hands interlace the shin, right leg long on the mat, forehead to the left knee, and then shoulder blades retract down. Squeeze through the low back, the chest. And bring the head down, left arm out to the left, right hand takes the left knee over to the right. Exaggerate your breath into your left side ribs. Coming back to center, take the knees into the chest. Hands behind the knees, roll forward, straight legs, and fold. Try to get really open into the back, expanding your ribs. Feel that your back can really open up. Coming up, take your right foot outside of your left thigh, left elbow outside of your right knee, twist. Use that right hand to lift and lengthen you out. Come back through neutral, right foot long, left foot in, right hand holds left knee, and then twist to the left. Come back to center, make your way to table. Tuck your toes under and sit back onto the heels. Bring your arms out wide and left elbow under right, holding your shoulders or holding your palms. Breathe in between the shoulder blades. Undo the arms, untuck the toes, lift your hips, and then come back down. Toes tucked, this time the left over the right. Breathe wide into the upper back. Coming back to center. Table pose, downward dog. Right knee to wrist, moving to a low pigeon. Walk your hands forward and fold. Coming back up onto the hands and switching left knee to wrist. Pigeon on the left. coming up. Cross the ankles, fingertips beside you. And neck rolls, right ear to chest. Or sorry, right ear to the shoulder, chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder, chin to ceiling. And we're going in the other direction. Take your time. One more circle. And then holding to neutral, chin parallel to the floor, hands to the knees, just close the eyes here. And slowly breathe in. And as you're exhaling, let go of anything you don't need to hold. As you inhale, feel the energy healing you as it comes in. And exhale, releasing anything you don't need.